How did you find out that the trade was happening on Thursday? What were you doing?
Just finished. We had a scrimmage like practice. Just finished a scrimmage like practice. Was going home studying film. Got a call from KC. He let me know the news. It was bittersweet. Went up to his house, made sure he was straight mentally. Wished him the best of his luck. But that's how I ended up finding out.
So you found out from Kenny.
Yeah.
Were you in shock? Was there a disbelief? Or what goes through your mind in that moment?
Kind of crazy. Lost for words at the moment. Trying to process everything, but lost a friend. But like I said, it's bittersweet.
Rashan, sorry if Ryan asked you this, but do you know Micah? Have you been around him previously at all and anywhere?
Oh yeah, we've been around each other, worked out a couple of times in the off season, but we know each other, but we got to get close.
Where did you work out with him?
Dallas.
Where do you think he can, what kind of impact do you think he can make on this team? We know the accolades and everything, but I mean, that's a star-studded player getting inserted into an already pretty good defense.
Yeah, his play speaks for itself. His name speaks for itself. I feel like the sky's the limit for him. The sky's the limit for our defensive line group, and just can't wait to see him go.
How much less do you think you'll be chipped, double teamed?
You said what?
How much less do you think you'll be chipped, double teamed, whatever, all protection slid your way?
I don't know. I guess we're gonna see on the 7th.
What's your excitement level for week one?
Oh yeah, excited, man. All the hard work, all the long days in the off season, man. It starts to pay off now because everything counts.
I know you said it's bittersweet, but like adding a player like that and the commitment from the front office, and does that do anything for a locker room as you enter week one?
What you mean, like?
As in, like, hey, they believe in us that we already have a good team. We're going to add a big time player, and maybe that could push us over the edge.
The mindset period to go 1-0, and just adding a player, the altitude for sure gonna help the team, and basically just our camaraderie.
When did you start to turn, you say, that full attention to the Lions, and was there at all a sense of urgency or added boost knowing that you were going to open up with the rival?
Oh yeah, I really can't tell you when, but been watching the Lions for a while, a couple weeks back, so we really just been going off of tape from last year, just little nuances that we see in preseason this preseason that happened, but that's really it, man. But the Lions been on our mind for sure.
Do you guys have a bitter taste in your mouth after getting swept by them last year, or do you guys not think about that at all?
Last year is last year. Of course we understand, the feelings that we had, and we get to write it differently this 7th.
Is there a heightened sense of awareness and urgency for week one when you are starting against them and you know that they are the team that you're hunting from last year?
Just an understanding. You got another NFC opponent. Love to start off the year the right way. Other than that, man, just another game. Got to go 1-0.
With Micah, the addition of Micah, is this the best defense in the NFL?
It's scary. It's for sure scary with the pieces that we have, the guys that we have, especially like our mindsets that we all have. Especially talking to them today, we're kind of similar person in terms of mindset. So it's gonna be scary for some teams for sure.
Why with this team is it so important to get after the quarterback? They've had your number of late, but the one Thanksgiving you got him, you had 3 sacks yourself.
What's your question?
Against the Lions, how important is it to get after the quarterback? And is there anything about this team specifically that getting him off his spot versus a mobile quarterback is just more important?
Yeah. First off, man, Jared Goff's a great quarterback. If you let him pat the ball away, make it 7-on-7, he's gonna make it a long 60 minutes for us. So, part of the game plan, especially going this week, is just trying to get him off his spot and just making it uncomfortable for him to play quarterback. Because whenever he has time, he'll make you pay.
What have you seen from the D tackles in camp now that the loss of Kenny? What guys are you going to be keeping an eye out on to step up and produce?
Yeah, man, a lot of guys been stepping up. Kobe, KB, we got Stack, we got Dub, a couple young guys that got to pick up, but just stay confident, man. And from joint practices, that's really seen, them take over. From communicating, playing the run, switch positions on spot, understanding the run strengths of the offenses, things like that. So, just having those type of plays and seeing them guys have the confidence, giving me more confidence in them.
I know, you know what? I know that you've been here long enough to know that when you're in this league and you have strong relationships with your teammates, you got about 5 minutes to get used to something new like this, right?
For sure.
I mean, is that the way you're kind of processing this? Like, I've been through this before. This is huge. This is a big change, but You got to do that in this league to survive, right?
Yeah, you know, you just got to understand the business of the league, you know, and then just like I said, adding a player like that, you know, it makes things a lot easier, you know, other guys around the team, makes us more dangerous, you know, all the way around. So like I said, it's bittersweet, you know, losing a leader, you know, we still got great leadership here. Dallin's got a great, you know, player and a leader there, and we got one hell of a player. So hell of a player for a hell of a player, and like I said, just looking at a couple reps that one had today, it's going to be real crazy and scary for teams.
What was the
Thank you,
energy
Rashan.
like at practice today? Just bringing a 3-time All-Pro in 6 days before the season starts.
Energy practice, I want to say it's normal. 6 days of the game, everybody's hungry, everybody's focused, and everybody, you know, can't wait to see what he's going to do. I know he's excited with the opportunity that he has ahead of him. But, man, just everybody's excited, ready for week 1.